Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. Today, y'all, that coffee was just feeling so good to me. I didn't want to stop the sip just to be able to jump into the call. So I apologize that it took me a little longer. And today is just vibes. I don't really believe in vibes. I believe in, God energy. But today just vibes. No attachment, no agenda to the vibes. Just vibes. I'm gonna have another sip just cause that coffee is feeling good to me today. Today's topic is one that I just want to have a little fun with. I want to let you celebrate people, and then I want you to think about yourself in the same context. Today, have a Shero or a hero, be a Shero or a hero. Today is all about heroes. If you would, and you're watching today, if you would put into the chat, who are some of your heroes? Just name them for me. And what brought me to this topic is, Sunday was Mother's Day. It was also my mother's birthday, and my mother was one of my sheroes. Who are your sheroes or your heroes? Just put it in your comments for me, if you would. Good morning, Val. Good morning, Wendy. Who are some of the people that you look at as heroes or sheroes? Want to shout out my girl Val. Last night was her first concert with the Harmony Project. It blessed my whole spirit. I got off the road and rushed downtown to see the concert, and just left. I needed that joy lift last night. It just lifted up my spirit. Good morning, Alana. Today I'm asking you all to put in the chat, who are some of your heroes? Who are the people that you call hero or shero? Who are the folks who are that for you? I am going to jump in and do a contextual teaching today, but I wanted to give you all an opportunity to be a part of this exchange. The first thing I want to say to you is, we all have people that we admire and that we look up to. I do, and I hope that you do. And if you don't, I'm feeling sad if you don't have those people. Um, if you don't have people in your life that you consider heroes or sheroes. Now, some of you will say, Jesus is my hero, is my hero. Okay. That's cool, but y'all know we got real life people that we tap into, because every now and then I can't sit across the table and have dinner with Jesus. I had dinner with people that I look up to and that I admire and that I want to be connected to. So today I want to start by saying, stop just admiring greatness and start applying it. Stop just admiring greatness and start applying it. We all have somebody that we look up to, a shero, a hero, somebody who has made us say, if they can make it through that, maybe I can too. Maybe it was a teacher. Mine was, in addition to my mother, I've had so many amazing sheroes and heroes in my life. Maybe it was a teacher who never gave up on you, or a grandmother who prayed for you through the hard seasons of your life. Maybe it was a coach who saw something in you and then pushed you even before you saw it in yourself. Maybe it was a public figure who inspired you. A lot of people are inspired by Dr. King or Coretta Scott King or Barbara Jordan, whoever those people are. It might have been a public figure who really inspired you to just dream bigger than you ever had. Here's the problem. Too many people spend their whole life applauding greatness while never practicing it themselves. You can quote your hero all day long. You can repost their speeches. You can wear the t-shirt that has the quote on it. I have some quote t-shirts that I love. You can watch every interview and every podcast, but eventually inspiration has to turn into imitation, y'all. A real hero doesn't just make noise, they make impact. If your shero or hero taught you resilience, be resilient. If your hero or your shero fought for people, fight for people. If they showed kindness, show kindness. If they overcame adversity, stop using yours as permission to quit. Don't just celebrate what they did, continue what they started. Here's what you can do just this weekend, y'all. Ask yourself, what's one quality that you admire in a hero or a shero that you want to practice yourself, and then practice it? What's one thing that you admired in someone that you want to practice in yourself? My little brother Poochie, his name is Jerry. You see him on here as Jerry. He said, he's my little brother. He says, you've always been my hero slash shero. He doesn't know that he's always been that for me because he had courage to overcome the difficulties of life. He didn't stay stuck. He got out the mud. And so for me, those are the kinds of people that I admire. Good morning. Happy belated birthday. Miss Teresa Woods, I love you so much. You have just no idea how much you are loved and adored and respected by so many people, and how many people have said to me, "Man, that's my girl. She rides hard for me." I can't tell you. That's Shero behavior, y'all. You probably saw it in someone and said, "I want to do the same thing for someone that someone did for me." One of my Sheros is on here. One of my spiritual, like Sheros. Apostle Anita, Lady Overflow Dawson. She is one of the people, y'all, who in this city, she don't do flash. She don't do any of that. What she does is consistency in walking out the premises and the precepts of God. Those are the things for me that make people sheroes and heroes. I see Alana says both of my grandmothers, the late Raynette Cornish, Minister Erica Bell, Minister Mariah Smith, and the amazing Minister T Street. I thank you for that, Mariah. But can I tell Alana? Can I tell you, it's all of those things that you all do when you start to name. Good morning, Rhonda, when you all start to name those people, but can I tell you, it's not enough to name them. You got to look inside and say, what are the things that they have that I also have? Or what are the things that are uniquely mine that I'm called to be a hero or Shero for someone else? Number two, because y'all know I'm getting on time. Heroes aren't perfect, they're willing. I'm not perfect. When all the kids are telling me how I'm their hero and they say those things to me, I always want to be clear with them. Y'all, I'm not perfect. I make lots and lots of mistakes. But what I'm always doing is being willing to grow and to improve. Sometimes we think heroes are people with superpowers. The only hero that I knew with a superpower was Jesus Christ. That's the only one I knew. Sometimes we think heroes are people with giant platforms or perfect lives. But most real heroes, y'all, are ordinary people who decided not to walk away when things got difficult. My mother was one of my sheroes, not because she was giant or because she was perfect. She made lots of mistakes. But what I loved about my mother is that she came from a mother who didn't love her. And somehow she managed to learn how to love her children despite not having the model for it. And she passed that on to me, which allows me to love my sons in a way, even when they make mistakes, that allowed them redemption. That for me is hero behavior when you don't have a model and you create one. You don't have a model for love, but you bring one to the table. Can I tell you? That's the kind of thing. A hero is the auntie working two jobs, but still showing up for her family. A shero is the student who keeps going while school is, and while they're in school and they're battling the anxiety of the world, y'all. They're having anxiety attacks and they keep going. A hero is a mentor who answers late night calls. Do you know how many times I get those late night calls and you just get out of your bed? You either pray for people, you go to see about them, check on them. I'm leaving this afternoon because I called a friend a couple of weeks ago and something in her voice was off. So this afternoon, I'm getting on a plane to Charlotte to go check on mine. Because that, for me, that's hero behavior. And I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm trying to be a friend. Because guess what? Those are the people that are heroes for me. And she is one of mine. A hero is like, it's a friend who tells the truth. When somebody has the courage to tell you about yourself in love instead of letting you destroy yourself. Heroes aren't perfect people. They're available people. They're willing people. They're consistent people. And let me tell you something powerful. You don't have to be famous to be life changing. Somebody is watching how you handle pressure in your everyday life. Somebody is learning from your integrity, Wendy. Somebody is surviving because you smiled at them or you prayed for them, Wendy. Somebody is gaining courage because you didn't quit. You may never know how many people needed your example. Stop waiting until you arrive to help somebody else. Be kind now, lead now, encourage now, serve now, because heroes don't wait for perfect conditions. They show up and do in the conditions that they're given. Third, your legacy is built through everyday choices. Most heroes are not created in one big moment, y'all. They're built in thousands of small decisions. The teacher who one day decided that I wasn't just a screw up, but I was worth investing in. The superintendent who helped me to graduate because they saw that I had something and I carried an oil that I didn't even know I had. The decision to keep showing up, the decision to tell the truth, the decision to forgive, the decision to keep growing, the decision that when people talk about you and smile in your face, to say, I love you anyway, and there's nothing that you can do about it, to love in spite of all of the chaos, the decision to help people when nobody is watching. Y'all, do you know that that's for me? The people who show up for me when there is no fanfare, when I'm not on the stage and people are sending me like things that replenish me. Those are the heroes to me. That's how legacies are formed. And here's the truth: the world doesn't just need more celebrities. The world needs more courage, more compassion, more consistency. Most people are willing to stand up when everybody else sits down. Those are the heroes of the world. Some child needs a good role model today. God called me to be that for some young people. Some communities need more leadership, real leadership. Some families need more healing. Show up as the healer in your family. Some schools need more positivity and some school supplies. Some workplaces need integrity, y'all. Why not let people see you as a hero? Don't spend your life saying, I wish I could meet a hero, while somebody else is praying to meet one like you. Before you leave your house every day, ask yourself, who can I help today? Who can I encourage today? How can I leave people better than I found them? My mother used to tell me, every situation you walk into, you should want to leave people better than how you found them. And even when people have misused you, God still requires you to leave them better than how you found them. And y'all, that's a word for me today. I received that word because a Shero hero is not a title, it's a lifestyle. You already have people that you admire. That's beautiful. But the highest honor that you can give your Shero hero is not applause. It's continuation of that thing that they started that you admire. Carry the light that they gave you. Pass on the wisdom that they showed you. Become the example that you once needed because somebody right now is looking for hope and they might just find it in you. So, yep, if you have a hero or Shero, that's good. But don't stop there. Be a Shero or be a hero. Y'all, I'm going to read some of your comments today because I needed that for myself today. Chelsea, you don't understand. Chelsea is one of the moms of my grandson. And when I tell you to watch how much she loves him and how much he loves her, that's hero behavior to me, forming in him the things that make him a good person. I just came on here to tell y'all, good morning, Jackie. Um, I just wanted y'all to, good morning, Michelle. It's so good to see you back and moving and up and kicking it again. Some of the people that are on this very live this morning, y'all, are the people that are heroes and sheroes to me. My friend Val, who always makes a way to show up for me in every situation. And so last night when I got off the road, Val, there's no way I would have missed last night for you because you're walking in your new season of life. And I could not have missed that to celebrate last night with the Harmony Project. And who knew that it was going to bless me in the way that it did? You said, Val, you said, I love how T changes children's lives. Can I tell you, you changed my son's life. You changed hundreds of kids' lives when you chose to show up as a teacher who had high expectations of and for them. I don't know who needed this message today, but as I look at the people that are on this call, I hope that you have heroes and sheroes, but more importantly, I hope that you will choose to be a hero and a shero to someone else because the world needs more people who are pouring positive light into the world. I'm the amazing T Street, y'all. I kept y'all on too long today. I apologize for that. But y'all already know there's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. Remember that hero is not a title. It's a lifestyle. Go create a lifestyle that brings somebody else along. Have an amazing weekend, everyone.